Next case. Look at this headline. Biden's new crackdown on another appliance will be worse than gas stoves. Ben Lieberman wrote that, and Ben is with me now. You're talking about a cut in the use of hydrofluorocarbons, which makes air cold. You say it's going to be a disaster. Spell it out for us.
Well, gas stove regulations have gotten all the attention, but really there's bad regulations in the works for almost every appliance in every room of your house. And air conditioner regulations may be the worst of the bunch, especially starting next summer. You mentioned HFCs. Those are the refrigerants used in most home air conditioners. Well, they're on the endangered species list right now. The government is restricting the amount of these HFCs that can be produced. So if your air conditioner springs a leak and needs to be recharged, which happens millions of times every summer, it's going to cost more. And those restrictions on the amount of these refrigerants available are going to go up sharply in 2024. So it could see a big jump in the cost of repairing existing systems. And at the same time, other regulations are boosting the cost of buying a new air conditioner.
Will air conditioners be any good when you've got the new standards in place? I'm reminded of what happened to, washing machines, dishwashers, toilets. When they change the rules, they don't work as well as they used to. Same with AC?
It could very well happen. Not only do costs go up, but quality could be undercut. Choices are reduced. It's always bad news for consumers when the government steps in and starts micromanaging appliances.
And there's no legislation on this, is there? This is just the bureaucrats in Washington lay down this standard and we have to obey. It's the bureaucratic state?
No, there is legislation, unfortunately, but the regulators are running with that legislation and making the worst of it.
Am I right in saying that in New York State and City, we have to get rid of natural gas? Is that accurate? And that's really going to cost us?
Yeah, well, the first step that New York is doing is to ban natural gas hookups for new construction. And that's bad news even for people in existing homes and apartments, because soon enough, utilities won't be able to survive without new customers. So that could spell the end of natural gas availability in New York. And across the country, we see a number of efforts to try to wean Americans away from natural gas. It's all part of the climate change agenda that puts the environment or environmental concerns ahead of the best interests of consumers.
Ben Lieberman, thanks for bringing this to our attention. We consider ourselves warned. Thanks very much, Ben. I hope to see you again soon. Yes.